to start warming up with our trusty old march. So we're gonna do a circuit with 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like 3 moves in the first round, like circuit, and then like time circuit, and then 1 move for the second time circuit. And we're gonna do rounds of that, a few rounds of that. So it's gonna be pretty much all lower body for the first circuit, and then we're gonna do a short one after to finish. That's more upper body. And I will time. I will do my best to let you know when the time is about to end and the next circuit for the next move is gonna start. And don't fret if you aren't starting at the exact time when I say start, because you'll have plenty of time to get those moves in because we're doing multiple rounds. Okay, just start swinging those arms up a little higher. And I often turn to the side so you can see my form. And let's step side to side. Arms out and in, just nice and gentle. So those of you that were on Wednesday, and I said, this is my accountability challenge, I guess, by saying I was gonna rest yesterday and do some yoga. I did, although I did not do an hour. I did 20 minutes of hip opening yoga, but that's what I needed. So just letting you know. Okay, just lift your heels up to the back, some old 80s aerobic style. Keep going. I'm just gonna make an adjustment on my phone because it's beeping at me and I have to turn it on. Do not disturb. Speaking of do not disturb on your phone, I don't know if you all do this, but I put it on at night, the little moon, do not disturb. And I know people who don't, and they just leave their phone on and it beeps all night. And I used to do that, but I can't anymore because it wakes me up. So if you need a way to have your phone stop bugging you at night, put it on do not disturb. And then the good thing about that is you can set like favorites in your contacts. So if they actually phone you, they'll come through. So that way, like I have my family set on favorites. So then if they ever call me, you know, in the middle of the night when I'm sleeping, clearly it's an emergency and I can answer it because it'll come through. So pro tip, if you don't do that. Some people just put their phones on vibrate and then it vibrates all night. Okay, kicks forward. And just alternate arms up and down. Try to get those arms up. Keep that belly button sucked in. Protect that spine. Okay, we're just gonna take some nice, easy body weight squats. Breathing, get that breathing going. Okay, reverse lunge, you can alternate, or you can do a couple on the left, a couple on the right. As always, you can hang on to something if you need. If lunges are too much for you, you can always just step back and not go down all the way. Okay, let's drop down and just do a few push-ups. Just warming up, so you can do them from your toes or your knees. And back up. And let's just do a nice light jog, getting our ankles warmed up. Start to lift those knees up. And then just kick those heels back. Okay, take it down for squats again. Just some nice, easy body weight squats. And down for a few more push-ups. Okay, grab some water. So, as I mentioned, why do I always lose this app? There it is. So they're going to be timed circuits. They're going to be a minute. The first minute is 3 moves. So what we're going to do is 5 body weight squats, 10 squat pulses, and 12 squat jumps within that minute. If you don't get to the 12 squat jumps, that's fine. Before the timer goes off, we'll just move on to the next one, because you might be able to do it in the first round, maybe the second round, but after that, you're gonna start to get sore and tired. So don't fret if you can't get that far, because I won't be able to get that far anyways. But basically, you're gonna be doing 5 body weight squats, and then 10 squat pulses, and then 12 squat jumps. As many as you can, basically, up until I tell you the next time is starting. And then we're gonna do burpees. So for burpees, you can always do the jump out, down, jump in, up, or you need to just step out, lower down, step in, stand up. That's fine too. You can do a combination of that. That's up to you. If you don't want to do burpees, if you really can't get down on the ground that way, you can always just jumping jacks or step out. If you want to just be on the ground this way, you can do this instead, plank jacks. Or if you're really non-weight bearing, just do the step back. I don't think we have any elders today, but if I did have some elders, I would just say, do some sit downs on the couch and gets up, and maybe some presses like this. Or if you want to just do push-ups against the wall instead, that's a way to make it easier also. You don't have to do the whole burpee. All right, so we are gonna start 5 body weight squats, 10 squat pulses, and 12, if you can, squat jumps. You can use weight, but you don't have to, because it's a more conditioning today, and we'll use dumbbells for our upper body circuit after this. Okay, so going in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5 bodyweight squats. And go at your own tempo. You don't have to match me or anyone else. 10 pulses. And then if you can do 12, squat jumps. This also, you can take the jump out if you can't do the plyometrics. And I already lost count because I'm talking. 25 seconds left. So the squat jumps are gonna take up most of this minute. So it's designed that way for you to be able to take a rest here and there, a couple seconds here and there, and then squeeze out a couple more. 10 seconds left here. You can also not count your squat jumps and just do as many as you can in the timed minute. 3 seconds. 1, okay, burpees, just as many as you can. I will let you know when this circuit is almost over. Even if you only do 1 burpee, that's fine. I usually get to about 8 or 10, and then I have to break. And then as time goes on, I get less and less in the first go. 25 seconds. Gonna take my break. Keep that belly button sucked in. 10 seconds. You can just step back, lower down. You don't even have to lower down. You could take it out. You could just step back and in. Okay, back up. Second round, 5 body weight squats. And then 10 pulses. You can hang on to something if you want, if it helps you to get lower. And then squat jumps, as many as you can, we'll say. Let's see. 25 seconds left. Ooh, see, I just did 10 and I'm breaking. 8 seconds left. And then we're gonna go down to our burpees. These are all very similar, but they're short. Okay, burpees, go. So again, you can just come out here and come up, and you can skip the push-up if it's too much. Just do a plank and stand up, or lower down. These can be as slow as you need, even with a jump. It's choose your own tempo. 25 seconds. But I still want you to push yourself. Just push yourself as hard as you can to the best of your ability. Don't compromise your form. If you find that you are, I want you to make adjustments, modify to make it easier. 8 seconds. 3 seconds. Okay, back up, body weight squats, 5. This is round 3. And then 10 pulses. Join in whenever you're ready. Start your 5 squats whenever you're ready. Whew. So we're doing body weight squats, squat pulse, and then squat jumps. 5, 10, and then as many squat jumps as you can. 30 seconds left. If you can't do the plyometric squat jump, just do a regular squat. If you need to use your box for the jump, you can, or just for a regular squat. 10 seconds. 5. Go into our burpees next. And burpees, go. Keep that core engaged. There's a point in time, probably about 2 years ago, where I could do like 2 burpees and then I'd have to take the jump and the plyo out. It took me a while. Burpees are hard. It was also a flexibility thing. 12 seconds. Grab water, grab a break whenever you need. You can step in, stand up, 2 seconds. Okay, back up to 5 body weight squats when you're ready. And then 10 squat pulses. This is round 4. And then as many squat jumps as you can. 30 seconds left. I'm doing like 3 squat jumps now, and then I have to break. 15 seconds left. And then we're gonna go down to our burpees. So you can just be doing squats without the jump if you need, or to your box. 2 seconds, burpees, or your alternate, whether it's stepping back, or jumping jacks, or push-ups against the wall or the floor. 30 seconds. Seconds. 5, 3, round 5. 5 body weight squats. Go when you're ready. Ten squat pulses after. And then squat jumps. Whew. Thirty seconds left. $18 seconds. 10, 5, 3, 2. All right, burpees. So step down, lower down if you need. Or you don't even have to lower down. You can just step out. You don't even have to stand up. You can just do this. But what this is doing is really engaging our abs a lot more when we go down here. So ideally, you want some kind of combination of upper and lower here. 23 seconds left. And then we will do our last round. 15 seconds. You only have one more round after this. 9 seconds. 2 seconds. Okay, back to our body weight squat. Last round. 5. Whenever you're ready. And then your pulses. So see what I mean? There's plenty of opportunity to get your reps in because we do so many rounds. So if you miss a little bit in one round, you'll probably catch more of that in the next round. Squat jumps after your pulses. $20 seconds left. Grab your water whenever you need. 14 seconds. And then our last round of burpees. 5 seconds. Burpees, last round. Or step back, lower down, step in. Literally, this is me, how I used to do them until I got better at them. But that's all it is, you know. It's not hard, it's just new. I love that saying. So if you have a new skill and it feels hard, if you keep practicing it, you'll get better at it. 25 seconds. And then it won't be new anymore. And most likely won't be hard anymore. Well, it'll be less hard, especially if it's a burpee. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Grab some water. You are on a break, a short break. Okay, you're still on your break. Keep resting. Grab some water. I'm going to demonstrate the moves for the little burnout we're going to do, which is mostly upper body, so you'll probably be happy about that. The first one are called ratchet curls. So it's basically like a ratchet. You count slow. 1, 2, 3, 4, and down. 1, 2, 3, 4. Slow tempo curls. 4 counts up. Give me 4 counts down. I'm gonna time that. Next move is gonna be row tricep extension. Combination. Row extension. Row extension. So you're just pulling your elbows back, tight on your body, close to your torso. Shoulders are down, they're not by your ears. Shoulder blades are back, belly button tucked in, 45-degree angle. Oh, and then the third one is front raise, side raise combo. Front raise, side raise. The last one, like maybe I'll surprise you. Should I tell you? It's just gonna be mountain climbers. So we're gonna be doing these. Do them as slow as you need, even if it's this, or as fast as you want. If you don't want to get down for them, if you can't, just stand. Just do some bushwhacker moves. We want the core working here, whole body working here. Okay, I'm gonna grab one last sip and then we're gonna go. All right, grab your dumbbells. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ratchet curls, 4 counts up, 4 counts down. Nice and slow. Count on your own. You don't have to match me, okay? I'll tell you when we're halfway through because I have to switch my detergent jugs so my arms are even. So elbows are tight to your body, belly button tucked in, ribs down. You can even squeeze those glutes. Hold yourself tight. That's 30 seconds. If you have uneven dumbbells, switch them up. 4 counts down, 4 counts up. Nice and slow. 15 seconds left. Palms are facing up. 5 seconds. And you can rest during this too. If you're using heavier weights, you're gonna have to. Okay, row extension, row tricep extension. Belly button tucked in, neutral back, flat back. You're not arched, you're not rounded. Nice flat back, your eyes are facing the floor a couple feet ahead of you. I'm gonna speed my reps up just because my weights are pretty light. 30 seconds left. Switch if you have uneven weights. Thirteen seconds left. Ooh, feeling this in my shoulders and my triceps. 7 seconds. 2, 1, okay. Front raise, side raise combo. Front raise, lateral raise. Same thing. This one too, if you have lighter weights, I actually like to slow them down versus with the row, because the row, you can more likely row more weight than you can with these single joint movements. So that's why I speed it up a little bit, but totally up to you. Feeling the burn. If your weights are heavier, you can bend your elbows on the lateral raise. That's fine. 18, always keep a slight bend anyways in your elbows. 15 seconds. Oops, I didn't switch. It's okay, I'll have one giant left arm today. 8 seconds. And then we're gonna go to our last one. 1 second. Oh boy. Okay, mountain climbers, this is it. So you can do them down here. You could also do them on an incline to make it easier too. If you still want to do but can't go down to the floor, you can do them here, or against the wall even, or just step back. But we want to get that upper body involved too if we can, because it engages the abs more. 30 seconds. Take a break if you need. 23 seconds. I want you in more of a plank position, so get your butt down if you can. 13 seconds. Gonna be feeling those shoulders. 8 seconds, almost done. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Whew. Done. Okay, grab some water. Oh, yeah. Just keep moving, keep your legs moving. Walk around a little bit, catch your breath. You shouldn't be as breathy as after the first 6-round circuit that we did, hopefully, because we just took a lot of the movement out of it and just did some upper body. So just step side to side when you're ready to come back. Arms up and down, nice and slow. Nice big breaths in and vocal breathe them out. Calm that breathing down. Slow those steps down. Let's have a wide stance. And just gently side to side. Bending the knees. You don't have to bend down far. I gotta go in front of my couch here. But if you're feeling like you can lower the chest a little bit to get some stretch in the opposite adductor, groin, inner thigh area. Okay, bring those feet in. Let's do our hamstring stretch. So split stance, one foot in front of the other. Just sit your butt back, put your weight on something if it's near, or the bent leg if you need. Soft bend in the knee here, feeling the stretch in the hamstring, back of the leg. Think of pushing your butt to the wall behind you. Chest is up. And by chest up, I just mean it's forward. It's not like rounded down like this. You don't have to be up here. Neutral neck. You can have a chest forward and still bend over, and then you'll get a deeper stretch in your hamstring. Okay, switch it up. Other leg, same thing. Bend one leg, one knee, other one is out in front of you, kind of straight. Leaning down into it with your chest forward, neutral back. We don't want to be round, we don't want to be arched, just nice and neutral. All right, coming up for our quad stretch. So one leg behind you, knees together. Pulling this heel to the butt, stretching the front of the leg, the thigh, the quads. Shoulders down, belly button in, ribs down. Squeeze this glute on the right. That can help with the stretch in the front. Whew, that was a slutty one today. Okay, switch legs. Okay, let's take it down for a hip flexor stretch. If you can, do a lunge position, one knee on the ground, one leg up, and you're just leaning forward into it slightly and down, stretching the hip flexor area in the front of the hip. You can hang on to something. I like to because I'm not very flexible. You can also brace yourself on the floor if you need. Just try to keep your hips square. So you want to keep like you're standing, basically, regular stance width apart with your legs. Hips are facing forward to the ground. You're not twisting one way or the other yet. You could if you want later, but we want to get that square hip action first. If you want a deeper stretch, you can lift that back leg. It's too much work for me though. I just like to sink into it. Switch it up, other leg. This, if you have a rug to put your knee on, I'm sure you all can tell if it's bothering your knee or not. Just make sure you have padding under your knee that's on the floor. All right, up. If you have a box to sit on, we can do a glute stretch this way, one leg crossed over the other. I'll show you this angle. This way, just leaning forward. Or you can go down to the ground and do it this way. Whichever version you like best. Or you can do the pigeon pose from yoga, which I did yesterday, which is this way. This one, I actually like doing both of these, the seated one and this one, because it hits the different areas of the glutes a little bit. Since they're such a big muscle group, it's good to stretch them from all angles. Switch it up, other leg. Another hip stretch I found from doing yoga, I'm not the best I'm not a yoga teacher, but there's this one where you put your leg, you don't have to do it now, but I would recommend like watching a yoga video and looking at hip stretches. You put your shin parallel to the mat in front of you, and then you like stack your other leg on top, and then you just lean forward. And this is as far as I can go because I'm not flexible. It can be hard on the knees if you're not that flexible. See how mine's popped up? So you can put something underneath to support it. But go watch a yoga video first before you try that one. Okay, let's stretch our calves. Oh, wait, I'm still. Oh, Jen, I'll get to your question right after this, okay? So toe up against the wall, whatever you have near, something that's sturdy, that won't push away when you put your body weight into it. And just bring your body towards. Another version of this I like is like standing on stairs or something and just hanging your foot, or whatever you got around, your couch, for example, and just hanging your foot off of it. I like that better. I feel like it gets higher up into my gastroc. And then you can bend your knee a little bit and that'll get lower into the soleus down here by your Achilles. But you can see how this serves the same purpose as putting your toe up against the wall. This is just, I feel a little bit easier to control and to get deeper in the stretch. Okay, front of the chest stretch. Bring your hands laced behind you. Lift up, straight arms, belly button tucked in, ribs down, stretching the front of the chest, the shoulders. Biceps, hands out, Fingers up to the ceiling, straight arms, shoulders down, belly button in, ribs down. Push the heels of your hands to the walls away from you. Bring those fingers to the ceiling if you can. If you want, you can slightly move your hands behind you, feeling more of a stretch in the bicep. Arms above you. Get our tricep stretch. One hand behind, opposite hand pulling the elbow over, ribs down, belly button in, back flat. We don't want to be out here. Nice, tight core. Suck that belly button in all day, every day. When you're sitting at that desk, zooming all day, keep that belly button sucked in, protect that spine, protect that low back. Switch arms if you haven't yet. Ooh, this one feels good today. Okay, shoulder stretch nice and gentle, one arm across the chest, pushing with the opposite arm. The shoulder is down, nice and gently. Neutral neck, you're just pulling the arm across the body till you feel the nice gentle stretch in the back of the shoulder. Switch arms. All right, we're done.